Getting ready to go home for the holidays? Well, even if you bought your plane ticket, you're not home free yet. Airlines make billions off those pesky extras you just can't do without. And if you're traveling with kids, the numbers only fly higher. ABC's Lindsay Davis found out what you need to know to save big for tonight's Nightline on the Lookout.
It is 7 o'clock in the morning.
Dylan is having what we call a bug out. It's too early, huh?
4-month-old Dylan and his big brother Luke are off to a rough start.
I'm sorry. It's gonna be a long day.
Their mom, Claire, is a producer for Nightline, tasked with a tough assignment.
Curbside check-in first.
She's about to board a flight to Atlanta with both kids, all their stuff in tow, just to uncover exactly how much families are going to pay this holiday season in extra airline fees on top of the ticket price. We have assembled a team of Nightline producers, flip cams in hand, to crowdsource the answer.
Did you pay for any additional fees, like a bag? Did you check a bag in?
Yes, I checked 2 bags. I paid $60.
I'll end up paying about $40 extra.
Okay.
Airline fees are difficult to avoid. Baggage fees, better seats, priority boarding, Wi-Fi, and food. For families, it can mean hundreds more. First stop, check-in.
Where are we going, young lady?
We're going to Atlanta. How much is curbside check-in?
It's $25 per bag. Your baby items are free.
Okay, great.
But Claire's small duffel bag is not, making this our first fee for the day.
Bags when you get
Great,
there.
thank you.
And this is your boarding pass.
Great.
Okay?
Unfortunately, I can't check Luke, although I would pay unlimited amounts for that. Okay, let's go.
We head to gate D2.
Nightline, I hope you appreciate this. Nice and loud, right into the camera.
New York to Atlanta to find out just how much more other travelers were paying. This man paid $25 to check his bag, but also got stuck with a bad seat.
I had to pay $29 to move to another seat. They had me stuck in the back, like in the middle, so I wanted to move up.
To avoid the fees, link your credit card to an airline mileage program.
If you don't have status with an airline, you got to pay somewhere between $20, even $50 a flight to get the seat that you want. Once you have elite status, you don't have to pay to check your bag. You get priority boarding, you get seat selection, you get all these services that most travelers have to pay for.
Of course, status doesn't eliminate those Wi-Fi fees.
You will pay for Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I will.
And how much is that normally?
In flight, for one flight, it's usually $10.
So do you ever pay any additional fees?
I do. I pay for Wi-Fi.
And how much is the Wi-Fi?
Typically about $14 a flight for a shorter flight like this.
If you're tall, prepare to pay up just to stretch out your legs.
Nobody likes being nickel and dime, but we all have to travel where we have to travel, so we deal with it.
And so what kinds of things might you end up paying for?
Things that I would have thought I would have never paid for, like extra leg room, I'm actually paying for.
I think airlines are definitely relying more on these fees, I mean, as witnessed by the fact that they keep tacking these on.
Once we were on the plane, we noticed the overhead compartments were pretty much to capacity. So if you didn't pay the extra fee to board first, you might be out of luck finding a spot for your bag. Here's a tip to beat the system. If it's a full flight, carry your bag to the gate where you can check it there for free. Advice Monica might have taken, considering she'll now end up paying $120 in baggage fees.
So it'll cost me $60 going and $60 coming, so it'll be $120. And it would actually be cheaper to send just a big box.
Good idea. If you're one who often ends up with a bulging bag and you have some spare time, try shipping your bags. Stress alert. Consider this. The person sitting next to you probably didn't even pay the same base price for their ticket. A few months ago, we went to the gate of another Delta flight and randomly asked a number of passengers what they paid for the ticket.
Round trip was $320.
Paying $749.80.
$235.
A little under $600.
The price variations were shocking. Luke just turned 2, but no discount for the kiddie seats. And like the old adage says, there's no such thing as a free lunch.
So I paid $21 for this internet that's going to be good for the whole day, and it hardly even works. Maybe we'll get this right here. The travel trays, please.
Claire's already spent an additional $6.50 in snacks and $21 for a day's worth of internet on a 2-hour flight.
Thank you. I'm going to get you. Run.
On the way home, Claire shelled out another $25 to check her bag again, bringing her grand total in additional fees to $77 on a round-trip flight. And that's not even including the $5 luggage cart.
The main tip for family is think about choosing an airline that doesn't charge bag fees. I would also say look at these bundling packages.
Bundling packages? Airlines get that travelers hate taking out their credit card to pay extra fee after fee. So now you can pay it all up front.
Some airlines are starting to come up with innovative ways to package their fees and offer them for a set price. So American right now, if you book a choice class fare with them, which is just $68 more than a regular ticket, you get a free checked bag round trip and priority boarding round trip.
So if you're traveling this Thanksgiving, here's some good news. At least the TSA won't consider your blueberry pie contraband.
Pie experiment was successful.
And just know that eventually you'll make it to your final destination. A la carte pricing and all. Happy traveling. For Nightline, I'm Lindsay Davis in New York.